On the edge of this secluded woodland at Ovčara near Vukovar, a massacre took place, the exact scale of which United Nations war crime investigators have yet to determine. UN forensic experts who visited the site believe hundreds of Croatian men were murdered here. For the first time, we can show video evidence recorded by that UN team linking this grave with the disappearance of almost 300 Croats who were ordered at gunpoint out of Vukovar hospital by Serbian troops. 11 bodies have already been uncovered here, along with items of hospital clothing. 2 skulls which were examined during this preliminary dig in December had small caliber gunshot wounds. A necklace amongst the remains bears the inscription "For God and Croatia." Trees around the grave had been raked with gunfire and a Serbian army ammunition box was found nearby. This man, forensic scientist Clyde Snow, is now planning to fully excavate the site and report back to the UN. These pictures were taken shortly before those 300 men were forced out of Vukovar hospital at the end of a 97-day siege of the town, which had been a symbol of Croatian defiance. This Federal Army commander prevented Red Cross officials from entering the building until his men had rounded up all the Croatian males inside.
Problem je u tome što vidim kako se vojnici šetaju po ulici i da prolaze kamioni. Pogledajte, eto tamo.
Mogli ste tamo da idete? Sad sam ja otvorio taj most za saobraćaj. Most nije bio otvoren za saobraćaj. Da se tamo puca. Jeste čuli vi?
Moje kolege su bile tamo.
Ako vas, gospodine, zanimaju samo vojnici koji su ponuci i koji obezbeđuju moji vojnici, onda to je sve zbrinuto. Ako vas ne zanimaju što ginu moji mladi vojnici koji imaju 18 godina, 19 i 20, vi niste onda ovdje dobrodošao čovjek.
If you worry only about wounded people who are in the hospital and who are protected by the army, it's one thing, but you have to worry also about his soldiers who are who are killing today, and it's not your attitude. You're not welcome if you don't.
I gospodine, ovdje su i večeras ginuli moji vojnici.
And his soldiers were killed this night also.
I gospodine, ovdje je rat.
It's war here.
I mi se obezbedimo vama svima bezbednost i mir, a vi mene ističete probleme. Ako vam se ne sviđa, izvolite, vratite se, idite tamo gdje vam se sviđa. I sramota me da se tako ponašate prema mene. Sve što ste tražili, ja sam vam sve dao.
It's shame to behave on this way to him because he gave you everything that you asked.
It's said that at that point, the horrifying ordeal began. The women and children were separated from the menfolk, who included the likely injured, boys, hospital staff, and other townsfolk who'd come here believing they were to be evacuated. Instead, they were led from this back door to the hospital to waiting coaches. Their families have never seen them since. And fatal leg of their journey, the men were marched across this field and here to where a freshly dug trench was waiting for them. It's alleged that they were then lined up and shot through the head. What is fact is the UN have a list of 294 names of people missing from Vukovar hospital. This is where they could be buried. The evidence dug up so far by the UN has been angrily refuted by Serb militia leaders. Local Serbian journalist Mirko Stankovic is equally adamant.
No. The army was very, very principled. They respected all the international conventions. There are witnesses who've said that even the ones who were executed, supposed to have been executed, were exchanged.
Yet ITN has traced a key witness whose testimony to the United Nations will prove crucial to war crimes investigators. 20-year-old Žarko Kojic was taken from Vukovar hospital and badly beaten at Ovčara farm. He says he escaped the firing squad because he was recognized by a Serb soldier who spared him. When we showed Žarko pictures taken that November day, he immediately pointed to one man who he described as the Chetniks' ringleader.
This is the man who was at Ovčara and who was the one who carried out most of the beatings. He was the most bloodthirsty. He was the one who broke my glasses and beat me with a baton. He especially took pleasure in beating one of my friends called Kemo. They beat him until he showed no signs of life. He lay on his stomach, blood pouring from his mouth and ears. This happened very close to me, and that's why I don't believe he is alive.
That friend, 31-year-old Kemo Saiti, is amongst those listed as missing by the UN. His family now live as refugees on the Croatian coast. They've heard the story of Ovčara farm, but cling to the hope that somehow he survived and that one day they will be reunited.
As time passes, it becomes more and more difficult to cope. With the girls, it's easier. With the boy, it's more difficult. This is the first time I've told the story in front of him. He didn't know about it. He keeps on asking me where his father is. He asks me, why isn't my father phoning me? Why do you keep lying to me? The older he gets, the more questions he asks.
The answers to a little boy's questions and those posed by relatives of 293 other missing men may soon be revealed by war crime investigators who will return to Ovčara to discover the truth.
Optužnica KTRZ 4/3 tereti da su u vremenu od poslepodnevnih časova dana 20.11. do ranih jutarnjih časova dana 21.11.1991. godine na poljoprivrednom dobru Ovčara u Vukovaru, postupajući po prethodnim komandama optuženog Vujović Miroljuba, komandanta teritorijalne obrane, i optuženog Vujanović Stanka, njegovog zamjenika, protiv kojih se vodi krivični postupak pred tim sudom, po optužnici tužilaštva za ratne zločine KTRZ broj 3/3 prema ratnim zarobljenicima, u koje su spadali pripadnici hrvatskih oružanih snaga, milicija, dobrovoljačkih jedinica, organizovanih pokreta otpora i licima koja prate te oružane snage, iako direktno ne ulaze u njihov sastav, koji su predali oružje pripadnicima JNA i koji su prethodno autobusima dovezeni iz Vukovarske bolnice vršili ubistva, telesno ih povređivali i nečovečno postupali na način kojim se vređa ljudsko dostojanstvo. Pa su tako optuženi Bulić Milan, zvani Buliđa, optuženi Danković Miroslav, zvan Dani, optuženi Mugoša Goran, zvani Kuštro, zajedno sa NN licima, formirali špalir i primorali da kroz njega protrčavaju ratni zarobljenici prilikom ulaska u hangar, kojom prilikom su ih svi zajedno udarali metalnim šipkama, drvenim palicama, kundacima, rukama i nogama po raznim delovima tela, nanoseći im telesne povrede, što su nastavili i u hangaru. Optužena Kalabanada iz hangara je izvela jednog NN ratnog zarobljenika i lišila ga života pucanjem iz pištolja u glavu. Kada su ratni zarobljenici popisani i traktorima odvezeni na Grabovo, na oko 1 kilometar od Ovčare, optuženi Šošić Đorđe, zvani Žorž, i optuženi Milojević Predrag, zvani Kinez, iz prikolice su izvodili po jednog zarobljenika i lišili ih života tako što su im noževima prerezali vratove. Dok su preostali ratni zarobljenici, izvođeni u grupama po 7 do 8 lica i postrojeni ispred iskopane rupe, te su optuženi Latinović Božo, zvani Boro Krajišnik, optuženi Danković Miroslav, zvani Dani, optuženi Zlatar Vujo kao pripadnici teritorijalne obrane Vukovar, optuženi Lančižanin Milan, zvani Kameni, optuženi Ljuboja Marko, zvani Mare, i optuženi Katić Slobodan, zvani Major Katić, kao pripadnici dobrovoljačke jedinice Leva Supoderica i više NN lica, formirali streljački stroj, iz vatrenog oružja pucali u njih i tako ih streljanjem lišili života. I na kraju optuženi Milojević Predrag, zvani Kinez, prilazio je streljanim licima koja su još davala znakove života i pucanjem u glavu lišavao ih života. Te su na ovaj način lišili života 200 lica, od kojih su identifikovana 192.